Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with the ZTE Grand X in handset with Intel CPU inside, but I'm not here for the phone. I'm here to review the game, the Croods. It's the work of Rovio, the famous Angry Birds maker, and Dreamworks, the studio that created the Croods motion picture that's available right now in the cinemas. This is a free game, a freemium game. It takes up 27 megabytes of space, and as you can see, it's very much like Farmville. So I have a bunch of animals to tend to, and in case you're not familiar with the Croods, it's the story of a prehistoric family that has a bunch of members like Grog, he's the typical caveman, this is Uga, and finally we got the typical crazy grandma who gives them chores. So the story goes like this: you have to set traps, capture animals, tame them, and they will produce resources for you. Then you use the resources to upgrade your buildings, create Grog's inventions, and progress. Sadly, the game takes place over a number of huge hours, so you'll spend maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours only waiting for stuff to happen. I have reached level 7, as you can see, and these are the family members I have unlocked. There are a lot of family members to unlock further, like Ip, Sandy, Thunk, and Guy. If you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. As usual, for a game related to a movie, it's not very complex. So I have to wait on this berry tree to make the berries. I have this cave where I collect my, so to say, resources like berries, carrots, stones, soup. I also have leaves, mud, feathers, fish, bones and sticks. They're used to create this stuff. So we have traps. These are the traps that you can set to catch animals, anything from rabbits to birds and various elephant thingies. Then you can create homes for these animals, a huge amount of buildings, and then you can create decorations like the statue of a bear, statue of a rabbit and all that, and you can place them on this map that you can see right here. I can also zoom in. So this is the berry tree that I'm waiting for. This is the lair of the rabbit who produces stones for me, and this is the lair of a bear owl, and I just fed him some berries and he produces coins for me. As you can see, the currency is at the top. We got coins, we got gems, and we've got the other resources, as I said, carrots and stuff like that. So this is my main base, this one right here, and here we're into the wild where you can actually capture creatures. So I can set a trap here, and these little critters will come, eat the bait, and will be captured by me. Then I will take them right here in this pen, like this little bird, where I have to feed them stuff in order to tame them. Once I tame them, I have to build a lair for them, like these ones, and they will start making resources for me. So basically, trap, tame. Supposedly this is a hunt and gather game. Not exactly, it's a trap, tame and gather resources title. It has a lot of in-app purchases because you'll easily run out of resources, and they're quite expensive if you ask me. It's a boring game. As you can see, I am waiting for stuff to happen. I'm feeding the molar bear to produce carrots for me, and I'm feeding the bunny to produce stones for me. And if I want to build stuff, I depend on these resources. So I can try to increase storage, but there has to be a lot more money. I can go to Uga to create some soups. The soups will allow you to upgrade the creatures and make them work faster. So for example, this is the if of the molar bear. I can boost him with some soup and make him produce more carrots. And I can also upgrade the lair if I want to. I can evolve his home in order to produce more carrots. So the basic idea, just like in Farmville, produce a lot of vegetables, a lot of carrots, a lot of berries, which frankly is a bit boring, and it's a bit annoying that you have to wait for so long for stuff to happen in the game. So let's say I want to create a trap for a molar bear, and I press build, and then I have to move it around the map. I place it here, I wait for the molar bear to come, this is Grog, and then I can upgrade my trap to increase the chances. As you can see, we have clover fields indicating the luck percentage that I have in capturing a creature. I increased my luck, I increased it again, and now the molar bear has come and he's trapped. The music is kind of cute. And now the molar bear will have to be taken to my pen. However, I already have an animal in the pen who is eating some resources, so that's about it. The idea is to tap the screen, build stuff, collect stuff, make your creatures produce stuff, capture other creatures, evolve, and explore. You can also visit your neighbors. Frankly speaking, I was expecting much more from Rovio. I love Angry Birds. I didn't quite like Amazing Alex, and this one is probably their first failure, if you ask me. So this is my neighbor. This is how a fully evolved base looks like. As you can see, it has a lot of creatures, a lot of pens, even a flag, statues, and all that. By the way, you have to be online all the time to play the game, yet another bummer if you ask me. So the Croods from Rovio gets from us a 6.5 out of 10, and I know I'm being very harsh because I wanted Rovio and Dreamworks to really amaze me, and I was amazed in a bad way. So 6.5 out of 10 from Androidpipe.com. The phone is a ZTE with Intel CPU, and the game could have been much better. Sadly, it's a Farmville clone with no soul whatsoever. That's it from Android Pipe. Bye bye.